I went a little bit nuts and got myself a birthday bottle. I'd say the best thing introduced in 1965 was me.
This guy.
Yeah,
this
was
guy.
me.
I won't agree with that statement.
Birthday bottle, give me a break. Okay, this is odd.
This is good. Back to it.
This episode took an unexpected turn. Glad I didn't mix it with Red Bull and knock it back. And then we'll go ahead and taste it, and then we will. I'm going. Actually, I know what I'm going to say when you do that. So just go ahead.
Okay. It's happy hour somewhere. So welcome to another episode of Drinking Dusties. I'm Charles Cox.
I'm Steve Russell,
and we like to crack open bottles of dusty whiskeys that have been lost to the sands of time. But we open them up.
Yep.
We don't put them in a. Well, we put them on a shelf.
Yeah.
Then we haul them back off
Right.
the shelf, and we open them up to try them and let you know if they're any good or whether they should have been dumped down the drain somewhere.
we got a fun one to do this week, but first, What do you want to tell them?
We should remind everybody to please subscribe to our channel. Buttons right down there.
All it takes is this finger right
Yeah,
here.
it's free. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it really helps us out. So please do that.
But if you do want to cost a little something,
oh yeah, there is the option of supporting us on Patreon if you like what we're talking about.
and we pull from those Patreon supporters,
We bribe you.
yeah, well, and we send out little tasters from the bottles that we open and taste on this show, and send them out to our Patreon supporters. Pull out random. So
Every bottle we try, we share with others because it's no fun to drink by yourself.
Yep.
You want to drink with others, and I definitely enjoy drinking with people other than this guy sometimes. Sometimes.
tell you.
I do enjoy drinking with you though, Steve.
All right, I got an interesting bottle with some different angles for us to talk about this week.
Looking forward to it.
So I'm going to reach back here behind the scowling old overhaul.
He is very cranky.
Yeah, and go for a slightly less grumpy old granddad.
He is grumpy too, but I like the Roman bust treatment of that's Basil Hayden, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, he is the old granddad.
Yeah.
All right, so Charles, ask me why this bottle is a little low.
I don't want to.
Okay.
No, but I to be honest, I had noticed because we like to crack bottles open for the first time. This one, the tack strip's a little winged.
It's got a little 70s hairdo going on.
Yeah, so if this was still glued on, I'd say, some evaporated. But this looks like you might have had a little tipple or two before.
I have had a tipple of this. This was a birthday bottle for me. It is a 1965 old granddad.
I thought you were born in 1937.
Let's give me a little credit. So 1965 old granddad, 86 proof. So this does make this a National Distillers era old granddad that people like. So yeah, I went a little bit nuts and got myself a birthday bottle.
When you say you went a little bit nuts, what are we how much was that?
To be responsive at this time, I will simply say that, as I've said, and therefore this is a repeat of what I've said previously, that what I have to offer in response is based on information available to make no such statement.
He pleads the fifth.
Yeah,
you would do great in front of Congress.
I'll say that I overpaid for this because it was a birthday bottle and I went a little nuts.
And I will say that is fair.
Yeah.
It's a birthday bottle.
Absolutely.
Which, for those of you who don't know, means you got a bottle from your birth year, which is one of the best ways to enjoy a Dusty. We recently were with some people who had a birthday bourbon at a neat bar in Louisville that they really enjoyed. They just had a pour from it, but it was the guy's birth year. So maybe it was his girlfriend's birth year.
So
one of their birth years.
As it is most in that era, this is a 4-year-old. This is an 86 proof. That era of National Distillers, there was a bottled in bond expression.
Yes.
But this is the 86 proof.
And I will say, collectors and whiskey snobs, which we're rapidly becoming, tend to prefer the bottled in bond from that era to 86. But we've had both from that one of our first episodes was a bottled in bond from 58.
Right.
That was absolutely exceptional. One of the best things we've ever had.
So this is distilled and bottled by Old Granddad Distillery Company of Frankfort, Kentucky, distributed by National Distillers Products. So it is that era that people sort of geek out about. But yes, an 86 proof. So no reason to kind of like.
Is it time to drink that Dusty? But you're not cracking it.
Yeah. And I've had this before, guys, and I already have opinions about it. But
I'm sure we will hear those opinions and discuss them ad nauseum.
Yep. So we don't really need to let this breathe that much, but I am going to give my usual.
Can you explain how you dated it? Because there's no date on the tax stamp.
That's a great question. I think it has, because I had it before. I think it does have a molding on the bottom, I think.
And if I could point out, after you pour, I'll point out something on the label that you sometimes get on, thankfully to National Distillers. They will often put on their back label in the little corner, C65. The C often means March, like
Okay.
often, but I don't know if that's true of this era.
Mhm.
But the 65 definitely means that this was 1965
There you go.
that they bottled this. So that's something that
Yep.
National Distillers does. And it's on the front label too. So you
Yep.
need to go around to the back. There you go.
All right.
65.
So I will talk a little bit about what was going down. Like I said, if you want to go deep into Old Granddad, when we did the 58, we got a great history there, really interesting of Old Granddad labels. So
I'll put the thing on screen so people can just click to go to that video. Go to that video, but make sure you come back to this one.
freaking technology.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, 1965.
I'll get Chad to do it.
Yeah.
Chad, you do that for us.
So here are some things that were introduced in 1965.
Okay.
The Shelby GT350.
Carroll Shelby.
Yeah.
You made
Mustang variation created by Carroll Shelby, one of the greatest cars ever made.
Way to go, Carroll.
The Rolling Stones' Satisfaction came out in 1965.
We may have heard that song on the radio once or twice in our lives.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah.
The St. Louis Arch was introduced in 1965.
That wasn't built till
That
65.
was built in 65.
I thought that was
Yeah,
much older.
well, they obviously started a little before that, but that's when they finished it.
It probably
Yeah,
took a lot of time.
Absolutely. And the Highway Beautification Act, which I believe had to do with, Lady Bird Johnson. Who was obviously the first lady at the time.
And that works great. The highways are gorgeous.
I mean, they're better than they used to be. Remember, people used to just throw sacks of garbage out of their car and stuff.
I live in Jersey.
I'm sorry.
They do that now all the time.
And also, in beverage news, Gatorade was introduced in 1965.
All right.
Yeah. But obviously, the best thing introduced in 1965 was me.
This guy.
Yeah,
this
was
guy.
me.
I won't agree with that statement, but
Yeah, you just never
I'll
reason to
applaud
shut.
for it.
So
Okay.
anyway,
Give yourself
birthday
some
bottle, give me a break.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you very
Steve,
much.
And
All right.
I'm glad that you are allowing me to enjoy this celebration with you. Now,
Okay. All right. Give us some notes.
Yeah. Smell it first.
See,
Try not to snort this one.
I really like the smell of
It
this.
smells amazing.
Yeah.
It's got those classic National Distillers notes. It's very caramel rich,
Yep.
but you get
Caramel,
the spice with
honey.
Yeah. Oh man. That's
Vanilla.
fantastic. Yeah, a lot of vanilla, but you get the baking spices too.
Yeah.
You get or more probably like cinnamon, maybe a little nutmeg, but it's it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I
It's
really love
phenomenal
the smell of it. All right, let's hit it. Okay. This is odd.
This is good. This is really good.
Okay, this is really weird though.
You told me it wasn't any good. Or you
Well,
said
you had it once before too.
but you said it wasn't.
It wasn't. I had it twice and I didn't like it.
It tastes better now.
I had it twice when we opened it, and I had it maybe halfway between then and now. Both times it tasted musty and cardboardy to me.
Yes, cardboard is definitely a note I got that first time. The time I tried it with you. I've got to say,
freaking weird.
It's really freaking weird, especially because let's talk a second about Gary Crunkleton.
Yeah.
If you don't know Gary Crunkleton, amazing guy in North Carolina.
Yeah.
He's got an incredible bar called the Crunkleton.
Yeah.
It's actually in 3 different locations.
Yeah, he's got
Chapel Hill,
Chapel Hill, Raleigh, and Charlotte.
Okay. Amazing bar. If you're ever in those cities, check it out.
Amazing
His stuff's great.
Dusties.
He's got incredible Dusties, and he's a great guy. So he's taught us a lot about Dusties because he's got an incredible collection. We've talked to him a lot. He was generous to share his time with us and share some delicious pours. But he gave us the warning. Once you open a Dusty, you got to drink it within 30 days, he said, right? Because it oxidizes super fast because of how old it is.
Here's also the thing. Gary Crunkle is the one that told me when I first, got a bottle like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh, is it 100? Is it bottled in bond?" I was like, "Oh no, it's 86 proof." And he was like, "It's not as good."
I remember him saying that, and then I got the Granddad from '83 that was 86, and it's phenomenal.
Right.
It's so good.
So
this is so good.
That's weird because it wasn't good the first 2 times. And it's not just the one time; it's 2 times I had it before it wasn't good.
How long has this been open? I mean, you recapped it.
This has been open for 4 months.
4 months, not open the whole time. He means he opened it, he poured some,
Right.
he had some, and you've had some since.
Yeah.
But then resealed, recovered it. But because of that, as you see, there's more oxygen in here and new oxygen that is interacting with whiskey, and I think it's improved it. It's improved it.
See, I was ready to talk about how I didn't like this bottle that I paid too much money for.
Well, explain that first, because people should know when they first open a bottle, and this is definitely true of today's higher proofed bourbons. The first taste is never going to be what you get further down the bottle, and usually it's worse. So tell them about how you felt when you first had this.
When I first had it, I went through the process we just did where I enjoyed the nose on it. I thought the nose was great. And then we were sitting around a fire pit and I drank it and I was like, wow, I don't like my birthday bottle that I paid a lot of money for.
Now, do you think they say that so much of how how you process, because our palates change. Like people say, oh, this is my palate. Your palate changes every day, based on whatever you're eating and drinking, what mood you're in, where you are. Was it because of the company? Did that ruin it for you?
Well, it usually does, but not in that case.
Because you were with me.
Yeah, I was willing to take a little. It was a good day. But again, I've had it again once. I've hit it again too, and had the same impression of it. And I was hopeful that time.
Were you texting me at the time? Did that ruin it for you?
I'm usually texting you about whiskey, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
But this time, honestly, is completely different from either one of those times.
So the advice that we're going to take from this, and you guys should take too, is if you try a whiskey and you don't like it at first,
give it time.
Yeah, give it time. Especially if the level's down to like this, where it can get some oxygen. Seal it up, put it away for a month, and then try it again.
If you like it, don't worry about it. If you don't like it, put it away a little bit and give it a second shot.
Don't give it away. Don't throw it out. Like, definitely. This is great. Yeah. This is so much better than I remember.
It's really weird.
All right.
It's really strange. So
I'm getting it's buttery caramel.
Yeah.
Like, that Werther's Originals flavor. Everybody talks about that with a lot of bourbons. Right. It's got that hard candy, but this is like a buttery caramel, and a little bit of apple, like a caramel apple almost. Like I get. Oh.
It's not just me. You didn't really love it the first time.
No, and I felt bad being honest about it because it was your birthday bottle.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Well, I made you be honest with me. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah, no, I didn't. It was never bad.
Right.
It was just it wasn't. It didn't compete with the 58.
Right. And let me come completely clean. My emerging theory on this was that I don't like the lower proof National Distillers because you and I had the Chessman bottle.
The Old Crow,
which is for 69, which was disappointing.
And we should point out that people like Fred Minnick
freak out about it.
He says that's the best bottle
and it
ever made in America.
And it definitely, to me, had that same musty taste that I got off of this one.
That was super musty,
right?
It was like,
and then we had, I don't remember what year it is, but we had a National Distiller era Old Taylor.
Yes,
that we were
Neat Bar in Louisville.
That we were kind of also disappointed in. I don't really remember the flavor profile.
That was 65.
I don't remember the date on that one.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't.
That was disappointing.
But I remember being disappointed in it. So I had an emerging theory that I don't really like the low. And again, that was also an 86 proof, wasn't it? When the lower proof,
might have even been 80.
Yeah, and the Chessmans are 90, aren't they?
80
or 80. 80. That's right, they're 80.
Yeah.
So I had convinced myself that I didn't like, and that Gary Crunkleton was totally correct that you could only get the bottled and bond expressions in that era.
Let's be clear. We should never say that Gary Crunkleton is not correct.
No,
he is always correct.
Well, he may be totally right that when you first crack these, they're not great.
But this one, we advise. Put it away.
Absolutely.
Put it away for a month.
Okay.
Come back to it.
This episode took an unexpected turn.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do.
You know what? That is actually my favorite thing about Dusty's. Sometimes we're disappointed in a bottle, and it's heartbreaking, but it's also cool because you don't know. I mean, when you buy a bottle from nowadays, you know exactly what you're getting from a lot of these bottles.
Right.
These, it's a mystery and it's an adventure.
And I'm glad I didn't mix it with Red Bull and knock it back.
Or Mountain Dew would have been back then, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun fact: Mountain Dew was actually created to mix whiskey. When it was first made, it was meant to be a mixer for whiskey. Only later did they think of it to
don't recommend that. But anyway.
No, don't do that.
All right, guys, thanks for coming along on this weird little trip.
Yeah, this was fantastic. Yeah. I cannot recommend this bottling highly enough. 1965, 86 proof. Some people say only go for the 100 proof for Old Granite. Well, maybe, stick with the 100 proof and we'll take these.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But this is great.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Cheers, guys.
Until next time, keep it dusty.
Keep it dusty.
Skull.
Cheers.
Did you want to try it with some ice? I think it was perfect.
No, I don't know. Nope.
Perfect.
Good. I'm good on it.
Okay.
It's bizarre. It's freaking bizarre.
That's the adventure in it.
Yeah.